Hello guys. So today we are starting with Soul of Rebirth as a continuation of whatever playthrough I did on the GBA, whether or not it was a casual or a challenge run, whatever. It's not going to be a continuation of the same challenge run though. First, let's get started with the story. So pretty much every time I complete challenge run, casual run, whatever it is, on the GBA or the PSP, I am going to play Soul of Rebirth as well. Why is there no music? There we go. Oh, I'm not controlling him yet. I think we are immediately going to be put into this battle. I believe so, yeah. Anyway, last time I did a Minwoo solo challenge simply because of his amazing repertoire of spells. It's just so much fun playing around with all the spells he's got. First of all, Mithril Axe, Mithril Shield. Okay, so I did give Minwoo a Mithril Shield when he died. That's cool. We have 5 Phoenix Downs and 10 Ethers, which I think this is going to be quite the challenge. Does Scott have a shield? I don't think so. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, since this is going to be a Scott solo, let's see how feasible it is first and foremost. So this is one way you can actually exchange. This is pretty neat. And I don't think they ever anticipated anybody doing this, but because of shared inventory, we can just unequip someone at the beginning of the turn order. And since this is not the ATB, turn order is not that crucial, so I can just pass his turn, so he doesn't actually take his turn. And Scott can equip this Mithril Shield because it's available in the inventory. Okay, he already has a shield. That's news to me. I thought he did not have a shield. Okay. Doesn't matter, does not matter. Basically, what I was demonstrating is we can essentially use the fact that this is not ATB to just switch equipment around if we want. Anyway, I have no use for that. I might as well take everything from Minwoo right now itself. Hopefully they will target him and they will kill him. Let's see how much damage the Spot is going to do. So we've got a Black Knight and a couple of sergeants. Thankfully, they don't do too much damage, so Scott can survive for a while. He can, right? Especially with a shield. But he's not doing a lot of damage either. So yeah, this is going to be a Scott solo challenge run because yeah, I'd like to keep experimenting more with Soul of Rebirth. It's a good thing they're going after Minwoo. It's giving Scott a chance to survive actually. Did I not have any equipment on Minwoo at all? Whatever, these guys are not doing too much damage. Plus Scott has, I believe, how much? What all does Scott have? Fire level 4, Thunder level 4, Blizzard level 4, Cure level 4 and Life level 1. Alright, he already comes with some very good utility spells. And it's pretty much... It's supposed to, in no uncertain terms, indicate to us that Scott is a red mage. And that point is emphasized by the fact, once we actually get his signature weapon, we'll see that his signature weapon, the Wild Rose, actually grants him 99 strength and 99 intelligence. So it's a very clear indication of how we are supposed to... What are the natural tendencies for this character? Oh my god, I need to look at his stats. Now we all saw how the Minwoo solo challenge went. Minwoo is such a beast. He just left a trail of destruction behind him. Oh boy. Okay, at least we got one down. Each of these things has a good amount of HP. So Minwoo, I expected that to be a much more defensive affair, but I didn't account for the fact that Ultima was just so incredibly powerful. Soul of Rebirth's version of Ultima. It is so incredibly powerful simply because of the fact that it scales. Ultima at level 1, it's decently powerful even in the base game. Hello, Matt. My timer didn't go off. What do you mean? So you're also facing the same issues? Twitch is not giving you any notification when once I go live? I think it would be better for both of us if we just post at the actual time we go live. Because then I would probably have to follow your example of actually setting a timer once you send me the notification. Generally, as soon as you give me a notification that you'll be live in 30 minutes, I'm just like, I'm sitting at my desk anyway. But I'm from a particular and it didn't go off. I see. Well, I'm glad you managed to notice. But every now and then, it's not getting back attacked. It kind of feels okay. But there was nobody to do a stream delay test this time. Well, I haven't really dropped any frames, so I think everything should be fine. Oh shit! I forgot to bump the resolution back up. I believe it's still 480, huh? Oh well, I guess we'll have to live with it for today. I remembered to put the bitrate back up, but I think I forgot about the resolution. Scott joins the party. Alright, because we started with Minwoo. Okay, so Minwoo's dead? Yep, Minwoo is dead. What all do we have? We got a high potion from that. So let's check out Scott. Okay-ish attack. He's got level 8 in level 7 in shields. Yeah, but his evasion is only level 1. But the great thing about a solo challenge is evasion is only really going to matter at the beginning. He's going to get that evasion level so high, it's not really going to matter. Strength 30, Spirit 30. Oh shit. Look at those stats! Very well balanced, and just compare that to Minwoo, huh? Minwoo has a spirit of 40. Okay, 48. I don't know how he got a spirit of 48. Looks like he's in his 30s. Yeah, Gordon was in his 22s. I don't know how his spirit is 48, but his spirit is supposed to be 40. And compared to that, Scott has very decent stats all around. I mean, these are nowhere near the stats that we have on our other party members, but then I had the entire game to work on those stats now, didn't I? But yeah, so the fact that he's balanced all around does point to the fact that he's a red mage, but what I'm going to be focusing on for Scott solo is we're going to have certain restrictions, because in Final Fantasy 2 we can pretty much create our party members, we can build our party members however we want. That's one of the beauties of Final Fantasy 2, and I guess also it's also a confusing aspect of it. Because generally, not generally, very often when you're overwhelmed by decisions, you don't really know what to do. But once you get used to it, I mean, it's kind of cool. But yeah, regarding the restrictions we're gonna have with Scott. Oh shit! Look at the amount of damage they're doing. Can we one-shot them at least? Oh crap, no. I don't think we are meant to survive this encounter. Okay. And I think I've once again forgotten to reset the death counter, so screw that, man. There's going to be a lot of death. But at least for a change, things are not going as well as planned. I was just going to say that more often than not, all of my challenge runs have been far easier than I expected. Two of them I should be able to handle. Thing about FF2 is, if you manage to survive, that is when you get the rewards. So we can immediately see what kind of a challenge we are facing in Solo Freebirth with the Scott solo. Just the beginning part of Solo Freebirth. The problem here is that we are expected that Minwoo will be there for support. Minwoo and his incredible repertoire of spells, and not to mention the fact that he's also got a very decent amount, more than decent amount of MP. So since we are not taking Minwoo's help at all, we are in a kind of a bad place. Gill Snapper. Oh, okay. I think most of the encounters are pretty manageable. I'm still going to save as quickly as possible. Most of the encounters should be manageable because we can just out DPS them. Not encounters like this. Well, soon even encounters like this will become manageable once Scott's evade levels rise up. But for now, look at the amount of damage they're doing. Yeah. We can't manage this. This encounter is just not possible. Right now, it's just not possible with Scott solo. So at the beginning of the game, we will be racking up those wipes. And why am I disoriented? I know exactly where to go. All I need to do is just mirror Jade. Scott's evasion increased already, see? So now that his evade is at level 2, we will immediately see a remarkable difference in the damage that he's taking. But I think our primary challenge for this potion, by the time we get to a shop where we can actually buy ethers, is we're gonna have a chronic shortage of MP because we don't have Minwoo's incredible MP pool to rely on. Plus his strength in buffs and curing. Bigfoot! 5 hits! Oh boy. There's gonna be 4 of these things hitting me every turn. Can we survive this? Nope. Wow. Yeah. We have to get lucky with RNG that we don't run into huge encounters. Like encounters like this are manageable. So if they do damage and we manage to survive, that's what gives us stat boosts, stamina and HP. Unfortunately, he's not getting any HP, which is very unlucky. When you don't have evasion, I mean even when you do have evasion, HP is going to play a very, very important role. So being screwed by the RNG like this, we are already off to a pretty bad start. And encounters like this also don't help because you just don't get any stats. I would like to take damage every encounter, but not so much that he just outright dies. That's the balance that you have to always maintain with FF2. And if you think about it, with life, holy crap! Okay, Giga Swarms. Whenever I see this sprite, I'm just... I don't know. Scares me automatically. Wow. Alright, I feel justified in saying that my fears are justified. My fears were well founded. I didn't want to utter at the beginning of the challenge run that I think that this is going to be really difficult at the beginning, but that is exactly how it is turning out, and I'm glad for that. And generally speaking, this is indeed what happens in solo challenges. Strength, stamina, still he did not get HP. Oh god, come on Scott, help me out here. At least he starts off with 100 MP. So it's not completely hopeless, but we are on the second floor out of how much? 6 floors? And he's already down half his MP. Let's pick up Joseph first. I think a better decision would have been to ignore Joseph and quickly make our way to the 2 town. After some HP expectations are too high. I mean, I expect my characters to gain HP every time they take any damage, so maybe you're right. My HP expectations are too high in general. Let's see if Scott can actually solo this. I'm hoping that he will not be able to actually, because I think this was kind of a bad strategy. So already we can see that Scott is only taking 1 hit, where Joseph is actually does not have enough evade. Oh, 2 hits there. Thankfully, Scott is not getting paralyzed. So our increase in evasion for Scott is already paying off here. Morgan would... Yeah! Okay, good. He bounced back from the paralysis, otherwise I think this was going to be a wipe. Zombie Borgin, he's starting to get 2 hits. But every now and then he will miss. Come on, man! I was just gonna say we are not gonna be stun locked. Are you kidding me? Holy shit! I just went from a comfortable situation to a losing one. Come on, finish him off. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. So let's not do this. Let's not get into a fight that we might not be able to win. I believe Joseph is optional for the time being. We won't be allowed past the town. I forget the names of these places. I'm just going to call them Jade and Pandemonium. So what I'm going to do, holy crap, Death Knight. So far what the general rule that we can so far we can just assume that any group of monsters with any group of 3 or more monsters is pretty much unmanageable. Wow. So we are completely dependent on RNG simply because Scott does not have enough evade. He just doesn't. Damn it. Oh my god, Giga Parasite. Again, this is going to be a wipe. Or is it? We got a preemptive. So these things are... What are they doing? Oh no, they are... Oh god damn assholes. They are sucking off my MP. At least they're not doing too much damage. Hello, Shihali. Matt, say hello on my behalf to Shihali, will you? Sounds ridiculous. Well, we shall see. It's only going to be ridiculous, I think, for until Scott gets enough evade. We're dead. Especially if it's an ambush. But yeah, we are very much reliant on RNG. Hey, wait a minute, I didn't even consider something. I did... I didn't consider something. A very basic thing in RPGs is to be able to run away from the encounters. Let's see if we can actually run away. I haven't even considered it. Preemptive, yeah, I'll take this. Might as well. Always, I have 11 ethers. Huh. With Scott's 100 MP, I think with 11 ethers, this is very much doable. How much did he gain? He gained about 45 MP there. Nice. 45 MP is essentially 10 cures. So encounters like this are manageable. There we go, he finally got some HP. Wow. Hellfire, I can potentially use it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it looks like with 11 ethers, we might be able to do it. We might be able to do this. Because we are halfway through Jade, or Mirror Jade as I like to call it. And we've only really used one ether so far, so that kind of gives me hope. Ancient Sword! Yes! With the Ancient Sword, I might have a chance. Focus on might, okay. How come I don't remember an Ancient Sword being here? This is manageable. I'm always going to try and use an Ether in battle because it has better effects in battle. Scott's HP increase again. Awesome. So we are slowly getting to a state. Oh wow, his cure leveled up to 5. Not a great thing, but oh well. It's not that I can buy. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about what restrictions we are going to be following this challenge run. So Scott is strictly going to be treated as a red mage. Like I said, in Final Fantasy 2, you can pretty much have. You can make your Glaeus Labolas. Okay. I have a use for the Ancient Sword, asshole. I just gotta hope that it connects. For monster. Ouch! He's not cursed even. And he's faster than Scott. Oh, we're dead. So much for that. Since we can make characters into pretty much anything that we want, essentially after a certain stage, and yeah, I am going to be grinding, no doubt about that. After a certain stage, there won't be any difference between Minwu and Scott, except for the repertoire of spells, of course. That damage is far more manageable. Although I would like a better sword for Scott. But Scott has very good stats all around. Thing is, with enough grinding, even Scott can be made as godlike as Minwu, and Minwu pretty much destroyed Soul of Rebirth with Ultima. And since we can have anyone learn Ultima, I'm afraid that that is perhaps the optimum strategy with anyone. So it won't really make a big difference, would it? Whether Solo Freebirth was Minwo solo or Scott solo. So what I'm going to try and do is focus on their individual personalities, and well, of course, Minwoo was an out-and-out white mage, even though he was very offensively oriented during his solo run. He still used his class of magic. Don't worry. I mean, you can't blame me for. I mean, I blame the game. Don't blame the player. Blame the game for making Ultima as white magic. If they'd had Ultima as black magic, I would definitely not have Minmu used it. But it was white magic and offensive white magic, and he pretty much demolished it. I mean, this entire world, once Minmu was done with it, this entire world was like a nuclear winter. There was nothing alive. Holy crap. Should we use the ancient sword here? It's only 2 of them. I think we can manage. Restore 3. Okay, he's only doing 160 damage. Come on! Kill him! Yep. 4 hits for 41 damage. Yeah, this guy's far more manageable. I need to get Richard ASAP because I think I had him bring a better sword for Scott here. Since by the time Minwoo leaves our party in the base game, we don't really have many options in terms of weapons and armor. Speaking of armor, Silver Cuirass. Yeah, I think that is a lightweight alternative to the Mithril armor. Silver Cuirass, same defense, so this is kind of stupid about the game. So his evasion goes to 80%. Awesome. And since evasion percent is also your speed, at least hopefully Scott will be able to outspeed most of the enemies now. Why did I wait so long to do this? Idiot. Hashtag I'm an idiot. Oh shit! I ain't surviving this, am I? What? Oh shit, these guys have death touch! Oh my god! Plant Princess, screw the Plant Princess, dude! Pyrolisk, they did 40 damage and Scott had 800 damage and they just outright killed him. Oh no. He's an actual Plant Princess. I know, but I doubt they'd drop the pink tail. How do those things have tails anyway? Wow. My initial expectation was there would be at least 50% encounters that we would be able to take actually. Turns out not to be the case. More often than not, I'm getting a wipe, but I'm still able to make progress through the power of saves coming. Solo Fires, okay, we already got that. Ouch! That was actually a perfect encounter, and he did not gain HP again. Scott, come on! You're supposed to have over 1,000 by now. Actually, now that I think about it, the life spell is a complete waste. It's a solo run. So encounters like this are pretty valuable because we can deal with them, but just about barely. So it's these kind of encounters where you do take damage, and you have to kind of stretch yourself a bit, where you gain stats. Unfortunately, Scott already has very high sword level, so right now, sword level, we are not going to be getting any sword levels anytime soon. What can help us in damage is getting a better sword, and that is why I would like to rush to Richard. I'll return here in order to buy spells. Right now, all I want to do is make a beeline for Richard. Also, remember that we completely ignored Gordon. Holy crap! Can we one-shot them? We can't even one-shot them. What about Thunder? That's a lot of knights indeed. And it's not even as if they do trivial amounts of damage. They do a lot of damage. And unless we can exploit elemental weaknesses, we just can't take this fight, man. We need at least a minimum level of evade. And in order to get in order to get that much evade, we actually need to survive these fights. Okay, one of them down. Maybe we're onto something here. Yeah, no, we are not onto something. It's just that they didn't bother using they didn't bother using physical attacks. And Scott doesn't even have blink. There we go. I'm very hesitant using offensive magic because I need to save all of my MP to use cure. But yeah, I am glad that the early game here is indeed as difficult as I imagined it. How many ethers remaining? 10 ethers remaining. So I think I should be safe as long as I don't waste magic on offensive magic. In any case, we are doing more damage with our physical attacks. I wish Scott had Protect and Blink or something of that sort, but I think the expectation here, obviously the expectation here is that we'll be using Minwu for support. So that's why this is inordinately difficult. And it also shows how important Minwu is as a character. Usually is almost no ethers. Yeah, because normally you're taking advantage of Minwu, and Minwu has some very good buffs. Essentially, when you're able to reduce damage to 0, yeah, you don't really need to cure that much now, do you? Come on, man, anything but knights. Are you kidding me? Can we one-shot them? At least we can one-shot them, so we should be fine. Should be able to take this encounter. Oh, not if they're doing 250 damage. For instances like this, we need some HP as well. And it's a very fine line. Oh no, we are not surviving this. We are not surviving this. Right at the front row, sir. That is exactly what I thought right now. That is exactly what I thought right now. I need to be very tactical while actually targeting enemies instead of just blindly doing it. Very good point, very good point.
Hey, listen!
Wrecked? What's with the what face, man? I've been getting wrecked for like a good half an hour now. The early game is very, very difficult. I just tried. Okay, fair enough. Come on, Scott, you need to get more HP because evasion is by definition going to take some time. Yeah, early game for Scott solo challenge run is... Can we run? Please tell me we can run. At least allow me to run! Why are these guys so fast? And we can't even run. Either it's unrunnable or I got unlucky in a 20%. Yeah, it looks like it's unrunnable. You think we should have ample supply of rose and we don't? Yep. Game is never fair. Game is never fair, but it is unfair in our what do you say? In our favor. Okay, plan. Confusion? These things can confuse us. Holy crap. Plan Princess, let's try Thunder. Please die. Please die. Oh no, he absorbs Thunder. Wait, he's not doing a lot of damage. But neither are we. Fire? Come on, man, don't make me waste MP! He absorbs fire as well. What about ice? He absorbs ice as well! I got nothing else, bro! Okay, physical attacks it is then. Well, I do have the ancient sword, so I might as well go with that strategy. Where the hell is it? I should keep it up top. Phoenix Down. I don't really need Phoenix Down, so I might as well sell them off. Cursed? Not cursed. Don't, Andy. He confused me and Scott attacked himself with the ancient sword. There is no way, even if I win this match, there is no way I don't have any crosses. And the only other way to get rid of curse is to die. That's not a great strategy. Scott, just kill yourself, please. Wait, what? Why am I bothering? So... yeah, I literally got no answer for this right now. All I can say is we need some decent RNG in order to get Scott's evade levels up at the very minimum. But we also want to take advantage. No, I was gonna say we also want to take advantage of his low evade levels in order to get him more HP. Fortunately, his vitality is good enough that he will rapidly gain HP. Can you give me a better encounter than this? Scott has 80% evasion and yet all of these guys are faster than him. That is just wow. That is just horrible. So most of the encounters, my guess of 50% encounters was way off. Most of the encounters are just flat out not possible. Oh yeah, give me 5 instead. Actually, this might work. No, I don't think it'll work. So let's try the strategy Shihali suggested. We're going to take advantage of the row system. If we can actually take this damage, we can take advantage. Oh god, it's just the fact that they are faster, and we don't really have anywhere to grind either, except for here. Plan princesses, they're going to confuse me, and I can't even use magic on them. Hang on. Let's see if we can curse both of them. Apparently we're gonna need some magic defense. Actually no. Magic defense won't really come into play. Because once Scott has enough evade, we can just say bye-bye to physical attacks. From that point onwards, we will only be worried about magical attacks, which is a pretty big problem once we get to Pandemonium, Mirrored Pandemonium. Look at that! Ancient Sword strategy worked pretty well. So I'm so glad they actually had an ancient sword here. So we're pretty much going to be relying on RNG until Scott gets decent evade levels. High potion, that's a godsend. I drop Demon Spear. Oh shit! Scott doesn't really have any levels in Spear. Only level 2, but the Demon Spear is such a better weapon than the Mithril Sword. Let's take a look at this damage. 27 to 49. Oh, I'm so tempted to actually use this. Let's just see if I can get away with it. I'm really stacking up the disadvantages on Scott. What is this? Golden Shield. Golden Shield is definitely better than the Mithril Shield. And because of his high shield level, it's going to be a significant impact to his evade. What is this? His evade? Huh. It went from 80 to 83. Seriously? Oh yeah, never mind. Mithril Shield has 6% per level and Golden Shield also has only 6%. Yeah, both are actually same. Not much of a difference. Whatever. So I'm gonna try and get Scott up some levels in Spear. He's got level 2 right now. And we're gonna die. We need to one-shot. Come on, Scott. Okay, we can one-shot. So what I'm gonna try and do is use the row system, so that right now only in the next turn only one guy can attack me. The remaining 2 guys will be considered the back. 54 damage! Kinda screwed me there, Scott. Yeah, I think in encounters like that, I'll switch to sword for some guaranteed damage. Oh shit! Miss Vamp. That can't be good. And this Gigas guy is super fast, so we need to use Ancient Sword strats again. Let's focus on cursing the Gigas first. Thank God. He does 100 damage. Oh God, and this woman has Drain Touch. She needs to go first. Kill her. Why is she fast? Please kill her. Yeah, good. Now it's manageable. I think we can survive now. So we can survive this fight and hopefully get some stats. HP is paramount, primarily to survive magic attacks later in the game. But yeah, I'll take whatever I can get. Six damage, fantastic. Okay, the Demon Spear is definitely not working. He's doing this much damage despite curse. Does he have an elemental weakness? Oh shit. Nope. No elemental weakness. I think I'll need to have a look at the bestiary. Come on man, you have to have some elemental weakness. Generally Gigases don't really have an elemental weakness. But I'm desperately hoping that Scott's magic can be put to use. I swear, Scott better gain some stats after this. That one damage. Finally. Please gain one spear level at least. HP increased, MP increased, magic increased, and nothing else. What about... He is. I guess these monsters are pretty low level. That's why we're not really racing along in terms of weapon levels. But still, I would like to get his spear levels up as well. His signature weapon is a sword, but between now and then, I can't really think of any good swords that we get. But we do get a very, very good lance. That's why I would like to get his spear level up. Is there anything here? Please don't let this be a monster in a box. Bunch of land princesses, we should be able to deal with them because then they don't do a lot of damage. The only problem is that they have a tendency to confuse Scott, and if he's confused while he has the ancient sword, that is bad news. They don't have a lot of HP either, so if we can manage to land crits, which Scott should be able to do because of his high sword level. This kind of an encounter is also very good for evasion, since essentially you've got multiple enemies targeting you. So far so good. But yeah, I never really got to complete about the discussion about the restrictions that we're going to be following this challenge run. Is Scott is going to be treated as a red mage. What that means is that originally the restriction that I came up with is we are only going to be allowed to use spells that we can buy, which means that if we get any OP spells through drops, that's a no-go. However, there is a secret shop in which we can buy some pretty good spells as well. So I'm just trying to see whether I should make an exception of that, because Berserk is one of them. I'm just trying to see if is it possible to survive Soul of Rebirth? Is it possible to survive some of the encounters in Pandemonium without Berserk? And I don't think it is. I'm kind of scared of that, and what I'm seeing right now is that's probably justified. If encounters even here are this brutal, actually no, I think I'm being unfair. It's only because Scott does not have enough evade levels. So right now Scott has leveled up his evade to level 3. We are immediately going to see a remarkable decrease in damage. Aura Tome. Yeah, Aura out of question. Even though Aura doesn't really do much. Oh no. First things first, we need to get rid of that Gigas. Hello, Puzzled. Who is that? Is that Shroud? Four hits, 94 damage. He's still getting 4 hits. So much for reduced damage, huh? Who's Shroud? Never mind then. Oh crap, he's out of MP. Wait. So whose emote is that? Margin Phil. Oops. Man, can you please not hit that hard? And when the hell is Richard going to join? Margin Phil, I see. Every hit is critting me. What the hell, man? Where's the Demon Spear? Come on, we have to survive this after going through this much, after wasting this much MP. So even level 3 evade is just not enough. That's decent damage. God damn it. Oh, come on! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I had this in hand. I would have got so many stats from that. But yeah, we have to walk this knife edge in FF2. But coming back to the magic that Scott is allowed to learn, once you use cure or potions in battle, I did. In terms of cure, I didn't, or rather don't have enough MP right now. And we need to prioritize enemies. The Gigas hits the hardest, so I need to take him down first and foremost. And by take him down, I mean I need to curse him so that his damage is effectively halved. He's doing 151 damage, and that is after his attack is halved. So that's how dangerous he is. And why the hell did I get the damn same encounter? Ah shit! No, I wanted to hit the women. I'm gonna die. Yep, we're dead. It's a good thing that I'm not keeping track of how many times I've died. Same encounter. What? Where's the RNG? Don't tell me it's going to be the same outcome. Come on, man, Scott. You just leveled up your evade like 5 minutes ago. Come on, one shot down. Yep. Once we get rid of these HP drain monsters, the battle becomes far more manageable. Also, we need to get... Sometimes we need to get lucky with turn order. Can we do this? Oh, come on. Got unlucky with turn order there. And I didn't want to use another potion. Actually, I didn't even have a potion. Huh. Maybe I'm being frame perfect here. That's why I'm getting the same encounter. And are we getting the same numbers? 151. Yeah, we're getting the same number. So it's the same RNG. Might as well do this then. Okay, RNG minute strats here. I'm gonna get through this come what may. Let's see if taking slightly different actions gives me a different outcome. I guess not. Seriously? Okay, different RNG this time. Finally! Since there's 4 of them, I'm gonna play it safe and use the sword. But yeah, level 3 evasion is also nowhere near enough. Man, these guys do a lot of damage! Like you don't really notice that when you've got Min Woo. Well, you don't notice a lot of things when you've got Min Woo's help, but holy crap! At least he got stats, thank God for that. He's level 9 evasion. Maybe not that high, but I'll take that. Right now he's only got level 3, right? Level 3-89. Why is his evasion slowly increasing? Like it was 83 a minute ago. Maybe he got a shield level or something. Okay, which floor are we on? Okay, 2. Where the hell is Richard? Did I miss Richard? Oh no. Oh no, Richard is here. Okay. Crap! Curse him. He's not cursed! Wow, he just one-shot me there. Hmm. I hate the fact that it's all RNG dependent. Like, there's literally nothing I can do. At least not right now. So I need to get lucky enough times for RNG to not be a thing. Look at that. Even turn order is against me. Oh crap. Oh, we're dead. I forgot to give him ethers. All of this is pretty much discounted. All of these vibes are just totally discounted. Oh my god. Can you not do this much damage? I need to heal up, I guess, before entering this fight. I'm trying to get away with as much as I can. His cure is at level 6. That's MP I don't have. God damn it, Scott. It's okay, we are very close to getting Richard, and that will be a significant boost in damage. I don't remember what exactly I gave Richard to carry to Scott for Soul of Rebirth, but I'm sure it must be good. I do remember planning it out when I was in the base game, when Richard was going to die. Okay, plenty of ethers. Not so fast. Preemptive strike. Let's see if we can do this Scott solo. Actually, we should be able to. So here's the strategy I'm going to use, which I described previously. Of what the hell just happened? Something happened with my fan. Whatever. I guess I'll just sweat it out, literally. Yeah, so in battle I'm just gonna transfer Richard. Blood Sword! Ooh! Was this my plan? Okay, yeah. Blood Sword, normally it's not allowed, but I'll allow it because holy crap, the challenge is real, man. Let's see how much damage the worm actually does to Scott. Huh. I actually got the blood sword for him. Forward thinking there. Huh, the worm is not able to get a hit on Scott. And now Scott is doing decent damage with the Demon Lance. I guess it's pretty manageable. Imagine bosses being easier to handle than random encounters. That's FF2 in a nutshell. Thankfully, he does have significantly more HP than your traditional random encounter, but when he can't do any damage to you, does that really matter? Scott shield level increase, thank you very much. And Richard joins. I'm sure I must have given him some armor as well. Giant's Helm, white robe. Nice. Actually, not nice. White robe, not very important right now, but I think white robe has a good amount of defense as well. Look at that. Our defense doubles. So for now, we are going to be relying on that defense. Mithril and Mithril gloves. I might as well exchange that for giant stuff. I think I should have given him power gloves and all. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad situation at all. So Scott has good attack now. He's got good defense. 3-74 evasion takes a hit, but because his defense has basically doubled, his survivability has increased a lot. So let's see how things turn out now. Turtle was always easy. Ah, shit. Scott's spear level increased again. Nice. So we are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere now. Protect ring. That's even better. Is that more defense? That is slightly more defense. So I'll hold off on the protect ring for protect ring. Grants immunity to the death status and death status only. In addition, it also grants a significant amount of magic defense percentage. $47. Now the run is free. What? You left free. Look at the reduction in damage. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Why the hell didn't they attack Richard? God damn it. Let's see if the run is free. I think at least this part of the game will be much more manageable. Plus I do have the blood sword as well for when things get really shitty. But for now, we have a significant amount of defense. I'm actually even considering going back for Joseph. What is the final boss of Soul of Rebirth? It's a variation of the Emperor called the Light Emperor. He's got more HP, he's got stronger spells, but essentially it's him. Essentially. Aha! Let's see if we can survive this encounter now. 167, and that was without what do you call that? That was without getting a curse on him. He's still doing a lot of damage though. But because we've got so much more defense and slightly more HP, that's good. Richard's HP and stamina increase. Scott! This is bad, okay? I'm just waiting for Richard to die. His job is over. Finally, we made it here. Mackinac. Let's immediately visit the inn. Okay, so I think finally I'll get some time to discuss what I wanted to say for a long time. We are only going to be using... You'll heal Richard. Oh crap, you're right. I'll have Scott kill him. I'll have Scott kill him instead of waiting for him to die. Yeah, we are only going to be... Scott is only allowed to use the spells that we can buy, except for the ones that are available in the secret shop. Except Berserk and Ultima. Well, Ultima we can't buy. Where the hell is the magic shop? Scott Solo. So these are the things we can buy. What else can we buy? Blink, yes please. Protect. Shell. Ah, why did I buy another protect? Shell. Basuna. Basuna is useless. And what do we have here? Esuna, yes. Life you already have. Sap. Oh crap. And we even got mini. Okay. Sorry. That rule has been scrapped. There's a very small selection of spells that Scott is going to be allowed to use, and that just includes all the stuff that I bought right now. That's all. Not aura. Esuna for Esuna for utility only. I mean, if he was allowed to use mini, that would once again have been a major cheese. I don't want to do that. Esuna is turn, life. What all does he have right now? And in addition to all of these spells, so he's got the basic elemental damage magic. He's got cure, Esuna, life, Esuna and life. Life is completely useless. Yeah, he shouldn't be allowed to use life. In a solo challenge run, the only use for life is as offense. And that really doesn't make sense with a red mage theme. Essentially, the way I view a red mage is that he's not quite a black mage, he's not quite a white mage, and where the black mages and white mage really shines is in status spells, buffs, debuffs, offensive and defensive buffs, those kind of things where your spirit score really matters. And since we are going to be going under the assumption that Scott really doesn't have a great spirit score, we're not going to be relying on debuffs. Definitely buffs, because buffs don't really take into account magic defense. What weapons can we buy? Flame Lance, yeah. Flame Lance is the best weapon that we can buy. Oh, Winged Sword. I think the Flame Lance is much better than the Winged Sword, so screw that. Let's check out the damage increase. 67, hell yeah. I think the Winged Sword is like 50 attack. So it's significantly higher than Flame Lance is significantly higher than the Winged Sword. I don't know why they sell this crap here. Okay, so I think we will not be allowed to proceed to the next area. At least that's what I've been told. Yep. This area is just flat out not available to us, simply because we have not yet got our fourth party member. We have not completed our party. We die and we still have to run from monsters. What gives? Okay, this next area is not available, so let's go back, pick up Joseph. Oh. Before I do that, I'm going to pretty much spend the rest of my money in ethers to allow Scott to have essentially unlimited healing, because that is very important. Where the hell? There's the item shop. How much money do we have? 28,000, so I can buy 28 ethers. I'll take that. Instead of wasting my money in potions and stuff. Where the hell is the ether shop? Okay, even that is mirrored. Okay, are we ready? I think so. I think Scott is much Scott is much better able to handle the encounters, at least in Unknown Cave. Let's just call it Unknown Cave. No. I said I'll call it Mirrored Jade, right? That's what I'm going to call it. He should be in a good position to handle any encounter in Mirrored Jade now, especially with the Blood Sword. But we'll see. So we'll soon make our way to... Oh crap! Mirrored Pandemonium. I don't want to target my own party members. Yeah, kill Richard. And meanwhile Scott is doing some decent amount of damage from the back row. Oh right, undead. I can use fire on undead. I should probably do that. 900, hell yeah. 0 damage from these things. I'll take 0 damage, man, because some of the encounters are doing significantly more than 0 damage. So now our question becomes, how do I grind for some HP? Do these guys do more damage? Death Horn. These guys can't even hit me now. Okay. So in a short span of time, especially with help from Richard and his equipment that he came with, Scott has become OP for this area. $58 damage, okay. It's still a decent amount of damage. But remember that in a solo run, your evade will skyrocket. And not only do I have to go back for Joseph, I also have to purchase the Berserk spell in the secret shop. Just in case, I'm gonna try and reduce my reliance on Berserk, but if it comes down to it, if it turns out that no matter what, he's just not able to do decent amount of damage, we're gonna have to start busting it out. Where the hell is Joseph? I think he was right at the beginning part. No, not Joseph. What are we missing? Yeah, we're missing Joseph. I didn't manage to kill Zombie Borgin. We've already collected Minwu, or rather Minwu collected Scott. Yeah, I think this encounter will be a good test of whether we can survive now. I would say yes, definitely. The problem now is that Scott is taking so little damage that he's probably not going to get a HP up. So you see, there's a problem on this side as well, and there's a problem on this side as well. Never mind, he got a HP. Oh no, MP suckers. Assholes. Lost 16 MP for no good reason. No wait, why am I worrying? I've got plenty of ethers. Aha! Secret shop. Oh shit! These things are the ones that have instant death. Please don't kill me. Okay. Sea Serpent has a magic attack, so I think he needs to go next. Thankfully, he didn't use his wave attack. And Scott has enough DPS to just kill the plan straight up without needing to use the Ancient Sword. So yeah, all in all, much more manageable. What I'm actually going to do is try and optimize. So instead of, let's try and reduce our damage a bit. Instead of using the Giant's Gloves, let's use the Mithril Gloves. So our defense goes down to 42. It's still pretty significant. So what I'm trying to balance now is take enough damage to actually gain HP up. So look at all the OP spells we've got here. Holy crap, we got... Yeah, literally, Holy and Flare. Although I can't buy either of them, good for me. Berserk is allowed, but only barely. Berserk falls in a grey area as far as this challenge is concerned. Now, is Berserk something that a red mage should be allowed to use? Let's think Final Fantasy 1. Berserk is basically equivalent of the Temper spell. I actually don't recall whether FF1's red mage is allowed to use the Temper spell, but I would guess not. I would definitely put the Temper spell in the category of Black Mage only. There are some spells that a Black Mage only can use, and there are some spells that a White Mage only can use. It is! Red Mage can use Temper spell. Man, Red Mage is OP in FF1. Temper is like level 2. And no matter what level it is, there are some spells that Red Mages can't use. It doesn't really depend on levels. Black Mage can be bought and broken and be learned by Black Mage, Black Wizard, Red Mage, and Red... Okay, so even a ninja can learn Temper, huh? Wow. They really sold it low. Oh, look at that. Soul Eaters, they just can't land a hit on Scott now. What is his evasion? Is it up to 4? Hey, certainty Red Mage can use. That's fair. Thank God. Nope, his evasion is still level 3. So level 3 evasion is enough to shut down most of the enemies here. That's how sad the situation is. But yeah, as I predicted, all we needed to do was survive. Tsunami! Crap! This is gonna hurt! 400! Oh God. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You get into an encounter with 2 sea serpents and they'll just kill him. But hopefully, if I manage to survive this... No! He's confused. Seriously? He's killing. Talking about I found from the number Black Mage, Black Mage, Red Mage, and Ninja. Even haste! Wow. So Red Mage can learn even haste. That's how OP Red Mages are in the NES version. Joseph, where art thou? And I started getting preemptive strikes even. Don't really know how preemptive strikes work in the GBA version. Because even when my evade was 0 during Quad Circle Challenge, I was still getting preemptives, like a lot. The hell? Oh shit, there is no power in the areas near me right now. I guess my building is the lucky one. And I was just complaining about my fan not running at full speed. So this is what I was talking about earlier. We want to optimize the amount of damage that enemies are doing so that especially in big groups like this, we have a decent chance to gain some stats. Because the two extremes, now one would think in any, in a normal RPG, one would say that you want to be as powerful as possible, you want to finish the battles as quickly as possible. But that is an extreme along with dying as quickly as possible that you want to avoid in Final Fantasy 2. You want to maintain a balance so that you gain stats. You grow from each fight, even if it means that you have to contrive to make it more difficult than it would normally be. And that, I would say, that is a life lesson as well, you know. Oh, nice. This is going to be sweet revenge. Get wrecked. These guys killed me like 10 times at the beginning. Oh man, revenge is sweet. Revenge is a bitch. Best served cold. Sorry, it's a dish best served cold. How does that feel, huh? Bloody wild horns. And his evasion increased, so nobody's going to be able to hit him now. Get wrecked. Yep. I even got to remove equipment. So his evasion is 4-99. Yes, sir. Also going to take this opportunity to search for some treasure that I missed previously. So now Scott is going to 4 hits. What? How many hits do these things have? I thought level 4 evasion would be enough to pretty much neutralize these things. But look at that. Even with less defense now than I had previously, I'm taking far less damage because evasion is the key. Even though Soul of Rebirth as a whole is designed as an antithesis to the base game, you can still get away with having evasion. Especially in a solo challenge run where your evasion is going to skyrocket naturally. Oh no, there goes my MP. Or not. Yeah, level 4 evasion, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. 1 hit. Okay. So it's not all fine and dandy. But yeah, now that Scott has level 4 evasion, things are just far easier. So next thing we need to focus on is to get him some HP, but that'll be made obvious once we get into Pandemonium. Death is sweet, isn't it, Joseph? You know what? For those who played FF6, is this guy supposed to be modeled after Kefka? Because I've been playing FF6 these days, and I don't know. I just immediately think of Borgen whenever Kefka shows up. So is Kefka supposed to be modeled on Borgen? Because he also laughs like this, doesn't he? Wah! I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much, or I haven't seen Kefka enough. Let's kill Joseph first. This should be manageable. There we go. Yep, Borgen cannot land a single hit now. So with this strategy, well, naturally in a solo run, because every enemy is going to be targeting one single person, his evade is going to skyrocket, and simply because of that, and completely naturally, you don't even have to go out of your way to grind or anything like that. Just because of that, the blink spell becomes completely useless. So even though I bought blink for Scott, I'm not going to bother training it up. And for that very same reason, since even the protect spell is useless. Thieves' gloves, that is plus 10 agility. Scott doesn't really need that. Where once you're at 99 evade, yeah, there's not much else you can do. Increasing agility, I don't think it really matters. Okay, now that we've got all of our party members. This is is actually going faster than I planned, but let's see. The next area is ridiculously difficult, at least that's the expectation. But with the incredible power of saves coming, how much time will it take me to get through there? And because of Scott's higher evade level, I can also finally grind in this area. So we'll go and check out the next area just to get a taste of it. And when we find that it's too difficult, oh shit! I don't have teleport. How do I resolve that? I guess I'll have to break the solo rules for teleport because I am not walking back. I am not walking back. We got Joseph, right? I mean, I don't mind walking back out of this area, Mirrored Jade. But once we get into Pandemonium, I want to make some progress, and then once we hit a stage where it's obviously not feasible to carry on, I don't want to walk all the way back. So I think what I'll do is I'll revive Minwoo and use his teleport spell. I'm sorry, but I'm not walking back. Right now, essentially what I'm doing is trying to grind whenever I get the opportunity. I guess I'm just not going to get the opportunity because Scott is way too OP for this area now. So in the upcoming area, for the most part, I think we've ensured that we don't have to worry about physical attacks for the rest of the game. Now yes, some of the encounters do have very high level physical attacks, and they hit very hard as well, so yeah, it's not entirely out of question. Oh, sweet revenge here as well. Come on, hit me with all you've got.